So here we go, Sean.
Yeah, starting a new adventure.
We are Queenstown or bust. Yeah. Queenstown or freeze, one of the two. Something of the sort.
Turn to an icicle.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so Brisbane Airport peoples, we're off to Queenstown. Yeah, not for pleasure, for work. So this is going to be interesting, working in freezing conditions and working with LPD and rubber, something that we're not entirely
Looking forward to.
well.
Well, we are, but
yeah, might be a little bit uncomfortable.
Just the cold.
working outdoors. All right, so we're currently standing in the lower pond. It's probably about 8 degrees, and as you can see, we've got beanies and jackets, a bit chilly, jumpers, and all the rest of it. Certainly going to be an interesting challenge here working. But I'm going to spin this camera around, give you a bit of an overview, and we're going to start on this. We've got the builders are going to come in and remove their formwork before we can actually really get into it and sink our teeth into this project. But what do you think, Sean?
it's a bloody nice view from the office today, that's for sure.
Yeah. So the joys of being a international pond builder, I suppose.
Yeah.
Get to see the sights of the world. But we'll spin this camera around and give you all a look. Okay, so this is where we're at in lovely Queenstown in New Zealand. This beautifully architecturally designed home set amongst the foothills. That's Mount Coronet, what they call the Coronet, I think it is up over there, the ski fields. So we may even go for a bit of a drive and have a look up there later on. And can't show you the whole view because that sun's going to be glaring straight into the camera. Or maybe we can spin that around. So I think it's going to be a tough day at the office. And of course there's our pond. Boyd will be in here shortly to pull all the formwork out. This is actually going to be covered in schist stone, so it's a very formal looking pond. There's a cutout to come in here, and this top pond will actually overflow down into this bottom pond. Have a look at this. We've just driven all the way up here to what's known as Coronet Peak. There is actually a bit of snow. So I probably haven't seen snow since I was about 3 years old. You can see the ski lift up here. But have a look at that view. Looking back down over the top of Queenstown and the lake and everything. Now, we are working somewhere down there. So it's pretty hard to see, but one of our clients turned around and said to us, he said, when you get into Queenstown, everywhere you look is going to be a postcard. And I've got to agree with that. It's a pretty spectacular place. That wind coming up at the moment, though, is quite chilly. It's really got a bit of bite to it. And look, we've even got a line dam up here, Sean. Yeah. So, with a bit of algae or something growing in it. Some sort of weed, but rather interesting. Yeah. But I don't see no fish in there. No, not chilli. They're in the chilli bin. Alright, let's go and have a look, guys. Alright, so we just climbed up a flight of stairs. We're both pretty puffed. Not sure whether it's the altitude and less oxygen or we're just too unfit. But
I just want to see how well it compacts. It gets pretty stuck.
You missed! There you go. It's not very fluffy snow, it's still intact. Alright, so while we're out and about exploring, we took a wander down Arrowtown. So, a bit of gold history here, just outside of Queenstown. Very old stone buildings. Even schist stone in the gutters. So, something a bit different. Okay, and to add to Arrowtown, well, we've got a creek down the back of Arrowtown here, so we had to come down and see what sort of rocks and everything. Don't ask me to stick my fingers in the water, because I reckon it'll be too damn cold. But anyway, there's a bit more happening. I think the main river's just over the other side, so let's cross over and have a look. Now, so much of the rock around here is all regarded as schist stone. Spelt S-C-H-I-S-T, and it's a sedimentary rock, and it's built up with layers. I believe its main component is basalt, but you can see the multiple layers there that go up and build this rock up. The pebbles, very similar to the Nambucca River. Yeah, some greys and whites, and I can tell you that I reckon that water's cold without putting my finger in. What do you think, Sean?
I reckon you're right. Freeze off.
Oh yeah.
Nice smooth pebble as well.
Yeah,
There's a bit more colour down here. It's like a bit of green and whatnot as well.
that's algae. Maybe not. It's a picturesque little mountain stream. Yeah, and you can see the schist stone, all this sedimentary rock that's just layer upon layer. They use it very commonly throughout a lot of the buildings here. They build with it. But yeah, very interesting. And of course, being here at this time of year, we've got the lovely autumn colours happening. Most of the trees around here are all deciduous. They've lost all their leaves, or in the process of losing their leaves. But, certainly a different environment to what we're used to in this alpine climate. Okay, good morning. Mark and Sean here from Pomworks over here in Queenstown in New Zealand, and it's been a bit of rain overnight. We just turned up here at site, and there's a lovely blanket of fog over the Shotover River there. So, yeah, something a bit different. And in the meantime, we're going to go and line a pond in the wet. Plenty of trades on site, so we've had to park down the bottom and walk our way up as well. But let's go and see what's in store for us. And yeah, all right, cheers. All right, good morning on this chilly morning. Mark and Sean here from Pomworks, and what is it, Sean, about all the 4 degrees?
If that feels like -4.
Yeah, so working in alpine conditions is certainly a bit different to working back at home, that's for certain. But yeah, a bit of snowfall overnight. It's quite brisk. I think we've got about 4 layers of clothing on to stay warm. And as you can see, my cheeks are a bit rosy red from the cold, but I'll spin this round and give you a bit of a look. Okay, so Sean's in there at the moment, just gooping up our corners and getting ready to put some form flash over our seams and seal all them up. There's plenty going on here. Landscapers in over there, and a bit of extra snowfall up there, as I mentioned, up there on the Remarkables. Yeah, lovely covering of white powder up there. So, and even probably a bit more snow up on Coronet Peak up there as well than what there was. So, yeah, not used to these cold conditions, but anyway, we're soldiering on. about 7 o'clock here in Queenstown. We're on our last day. We fly out this afternoon, but got to -2 overnight, and of course our whole windscreen is covered in ice. The joys of working in the alpine region. All right, good morning once again. You just saw the ice on the windscreen. Well, the ground's frozen as well. And fortunately, and look, we've probably even got ice up here, I would say. Water here. And we've got an ice block. There you go. That's how cold it is. That's what we're dealing with. Nice, lovely weather conditions here that they're putting on for us in New Zealand. But anyway, you all know how much I hate the cold, and I'm surviving, much to everyone's delight. Well, Sean's saying he's barely surviving.
Oh, you're barely surviving.
Oh, it's me. All right. So anyway, needless to say, last bit of work, get all these flaps glued down, and go and jump on a plane, and time to head home. So we'll be back to it next week. All right, so there it is. It is officially snowing. I'm not sure if it's showing up too well, but there's little snowflakes falling, and something that we're not used to coming from Brisbane. Very light coverage, but not enough to cover anything yet, but yeah, welcome to Queenstown. So there we have it, Coronet Peak in the background. Sun's not in the best spot to actually see it, but there's a lot more snow cover up there than when we first started. So a couple of the boys have been up there skiing today. So yeah, anyway, it's going. Stainless steel flashing to come in, and hopefully we'll get some updated video to show you that stainless steel flashing when it's all done. Otherwise, see you later, NZ. Been great to see you again. Catch you on the next one.